Jazz, Rags, and Blues, Book 3, pages 2 and 3. This song is Persistent Rhythm. Let's take a quick listen and then we'll talk about the details. Okay, let's talk about a couple details as we go through this. The beat is 126 on your metronome. So if you count that out, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how you get the feel of the piece. Just use your metronome marking there. They want you to play the eighth notes evenly. So instead of like that. Instead of, okay, so don't swing them. You get a little swing in there, it's not a huge deal. Just don't overly swing things. It needs to be fairly square. Now you'll notice measures 1, 2, 3, and 4 are basically repeated an octave higher for measures 5 and 6. And then on 7, we have a little finish up for that. So as you were playing this in the beginning, okay, when you look at measure 5, you're just doing that up here. So don't try to overthink some stuff. Look for the repeating pattern so you're not spending a lot of time learning something that you actually already know how to do. Let's look at measure 7. Both hands are actually we'll go back to measure 6. We're finishing off with this. And now your second finger had just crossed over to B flat. Your third finger is going to be on C here. And your left hand is on 1 here. So you're going to hit like that. And then shift to your 4 in your right hand and just walk down. So make sure that you get that fingering process down and those changes right when you're playing through this. Also, we've got some random accent marks through there. So as we're playing through this, make sure that you get those accents in there. Alright, measure 9. We've got this staccato chord thing going on here. So the left hand's playing the walking rhythm. So make sure that you keep this beat while you're playing this. Like that. Okay. Okay, now moving on to page 2, we're doing the same thing. You notice how when I hit that, it's a staccato. That helps you get your fingering in position for the walk down. So there we go again with the accent mark there on that E flat. Now we're basically repeating pretty much what we did on the first page when we started the song. That, except now they just added a few notes. Now as you're playing this, if you want to play it super square, play it like that. If you want to add a little swing to it, it says to play evenly. I think it's more fun to swing it, but if you want to follow the instructions, then play it square like I did the first time, the first example. Measures 17 and 18 are kind of repeated on 19 and 20, except what's happening there is on 20 we're changing things. So 19 and 17 are the same. Both of those, same thing, but now on measure 20, or depending on how square you want to make it. Now, just like in the other page, on measure 21, we're doing the same pattern an octave higher. Okay? And then this part is the actual walk down from measure 18, but an octave higher. That's exactly what we did here. Okay. And then we do the thing we did. Let me go back to page 1, measures 7 and 8. We're doing that again here on measures 23 and 24. So a lot of repeating in the song. And now the last bar of this piece. Let's take a listen to this. We're doing the walk down again, except bringing down the volume. Still got the accent mark. We're also slowing it down. So hold the pedal on that last note and then come over. And you can slow that down and keep it quiet as you're finishing off the piece. Okay, hopefully that gives you enough information, and that concludes persistent rhythm.